Welcome back to L003. Sorry it's been so long. Sometimes work picks up and I don't get a chance to do this, but I want to talk to you today about a target I did. It's another double blind. To optimally perceive the cause of the destruction of the Georgia Guidestones, which I wish I would have gone deeper in, but sometimes I just help out with things and I don't really have the time to do it, so I just did a paper session. But I wanted to point out some of the more interesting things I found on this. So I get structure and I get life. As an ideogram. Basic stage 2 dimensionals. AOL orange and gray skin, AOL subterfuge, rounded quiet. So my AI was, I got a sense of urgency. AOL triad. So I'm getting this like just an area with like multiple structures. I'm getting this feeling of like nervousness. I'm gonna get a couple life forms in and around a structure. And this is when I get something weird. I get something in this. So this whole target, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because this whole target to me felt as if someone was praying to some kind of idol or something, and then this idol goes and does this damage with this is just what it felt like to me, but then the idol being like some kind of possibly ET or something. So I know it's out there. So yeah, I'd love to see some more sessions on this. But anyway, so I get this again. I only cranked out a little bit. I didn't do much work on it, but I get this sense of a destructive force. Then I get this sense of like influence of the mind. Okay, so I go deeper, and this almost reminds me of just like somebody meditating or something, and I'm getting this sense of idol worship. All right, this isn't a very good scan. This flat-faced individual, idol worship. Somebody feels vested into this. Okay, short hair, mostly ambitious. Excuse me. So, okay, like really sticking their neck out for someone. This feeling of gratitude. So I get a sense of navigation. Cramped spaces. Now this is interesting. My AOL, I got descendants from our future. Like a parlor trick. So, show me where I should be investigating. Here's what I prompted myself, and I get time differences, exoplanetary decision making, neurodivergence. Now, this is where it gets really strange. It was if. I'll just go through the session. Sensing influencing the minds of others. In a staged event, I get primary access to others. Now, some of my sketches are like composite sketches when like I'll sketch something even though like what it's trying to convey is like too high level to like convey in a sketch. So it'll just be kind of like a sketch, but it's like I'm getting two hit like a it's almost like I get a connection, like a telepathic connection or something. I get antenna frequency attenuation. And I get a mind apparatus, okay? Tangibles, a mind field generator. And I get the sense of a technique. So I know this is out there, but I got this guy sitting in like a chair, and I get a sense of a direct energy weapon. Okay, so, but I can't tell if this guy is using this to destroy this thing, or if this guy's using this to influence the mind of these people that is doing it. I'm not sure. I didn't do enough work on it to really be able to flush it all the way out. But if other people do this, do this target, I'm guessing there'll probably be some correlation. I haven't seen many really on this. I AOL'd Montauk chair. I felt this was semi-autonomous, computerized. AOL mainframe. AOL planetary expedition. Okay, but I get this like energy. AOL wormhole. AOL soul sucking. But I'm getting this weird. Again, I don't know how to describe it. It feels technical to me. Oscilloscope. Relay system. Compounding problems. Okay. So I get a combination of techniques here. A sense of obligation. You get viability issues in my AOL. Okay. So I get direct involvement. And I think that was supposed to be frequency attacked. But I get an energy weapon. Okay. And then I get all this destructive force. Again, semi-autonomous. And again, I got this guy like connected this to this machine. That's what it feels like. I AOL'd Archimedes' Chamber of Influence. Interesting. I get a sense of planetary expulsion. Like a chain of events, compromised, laser guided. Okay, so I get a sense of telepathic thought propagation, AOL mind file technology, disruptive influence all over the planet Earth. So here's my target summary. Target consisted of structure and life and picking up on a sense of urgency in what feels to be a fenced-off area with multiple structures. I'm picking up on a level of destruction or destructive forces, feelings of melancholy and idol worship from the life here, a sense of navigation, time differences, and exoplanetary decision-making. I'm getting the impression of neurodivergence and influencing the mind of others. I'm picking up on a staged event, primary access to others, antenna and frequency attenuation. I'm sensing direct energy weaponization, a minefield generator. This is some type of technique, semi-autonomous, computerized, the combination of techniques used in what is occurring here. A sense of obligation, direct involvement, and feelings of being compromised. The chain of events here, laser-guided, a disruptor and disruptive influence all over planet Earth, as well as telepathic thought propagation. Now, this is really strange. So, again, I haven't seen much on this. But I would suspect if you see something on this, you should at least see some of this, I would assume. So that's kind of what I got, guys. Like I said, sorry I've been gone. I'll try and get back to you with a target when I get some time. On whiteboard. I wish this would have been a good one for whiteboard. I just didn't have the time. But again, if you guys need a target worked, I'm actually working on targets for clients right now. So you can look up the instruction on how to do that on the channel. Please like and subscribe. Subscribe doesn't cost you anything, and every time you get the bell, and anytime I do a target, you get a chance to see it. And I try and stay ahead of the curve. So a lot of the targets I do, not all of them, but a lot of them I try and beat my handlers. I try to beat some of these bigger groups to the punch on some of these targets. So a lot of times the group stuff is backing up my data, usually. So anyway, the best RV you're going to see is right here on Owl 003. I'll catch you next time, and thanks for watching, guys.